You think you know yourself. You think your mind is yours alone. But what if the voice inside your head isn't yours? What if it's me, whispering, twisting, waiting for the moment you realize you're not in control anymore? Stay with me, because once you start listening, you won't be able to stop. I'm Anna, and you're welcome to my channel, so let's enter to the story. I remember the first time I heard it, a faint whisper, like the sound of someone breathing just behind me. I turned, but no one was there. At first, I thought it was stress. Exhaustion, the kind of tricks the mind plays when you're alone too long. But the whisper grew louder, clearer, until it spoke my name, my own name, in a voice that was almost mine, but not quite. I tried to ignore it, but ignoring something that lives inside your head is impossible. It followed me everywhere at work. I'd hear it echoing between the keystrokes. At night, it would murmur just as I was about to fall asleep, pulling me back into wakefulness. It wasn't just a sound. It was a presence, heavy, suffocating, like someone pressing down on my chest. The worst part was the mirror. I'd catch myself staring too long, waiting for my reflection to blink when I didn't. And sometimes it did. Sometimes the reflection smiled when I wasn't smiling. Sometimes it whispered back. I started locking the doors, checking them twice, 3 times. But the whisper was already inside. It didn't need doors, it didn't need windows. It lived in the cracks of my thoughts, in the silence between words, and it began to change me. I'd forget things, simple things, like where I put my keys or whether I'd eaten. But then the whisper would remind me, and I realized it knew more about me than I did. One night I woke up standing in the hallway, staring at the front door. My hand was on the lock, turning it slowly as if something was guiding me. I didn't remember getting out of bed. I didn't remember walking there. But the whisper was there, urging me forward, telling me to open the door. I slammed it shut, heart racing. But I couldn't shake the feeling that I wasn't the one who wanted to open it. The whisper grew bolder. It began to speak in full sentences, telling me things I didn't want to hear. It told me about the people I loved, their secrets, their fears. It told me what they thought of me, and I couldn't tell if it was lying or if it knew something I didn't. It laughed when I cried. It mocked me when I begged it to stop. I tried to drown it out with music, with noise, but it always found a way through. And then one day it stopped. Silence. For the first time in weeks, I felt free. But silence is worse than whisper. Silence means it's waiting. Silence means it's plannings. I began to notice things missing. Small things at first. An old photograph, a book I'd left on the table. Then bigger things, my phone, my wallet. And then people, friends stopped answering my calls. My family stopped visiting. It was as if the whisper had erased them, one by one, until I was alone. But I wasn't alone. I never was, because the whisper wasn't just in my head anymore. It was in the walls, in the floorboards, in the shadows that stretched too long across the room. I could feel it watching me, waiting for me to break, and maybe I already had. I don't know how long I've been here. Telling you this time doesn't work the same way anymore. The whisper tells me when to sleep, when to wake, when to eat. It tells me when to stop breathing just for a moment, to feel the panic rise in my chest. And I listen because I don't have a choice. You're listening now, aren't you? You're hearing my voice. But maybe it's not mine. Maybe it's the whisper reaching through me. Into you, maybe it's already inside your head, waiting for you to turn off the lights tonight, waiting for you to look into the mirror too long. And when you do, when you see your reflection smile back at you, you'll know. You'll know it's not just me. It's you. It's us. It's always been here. And now you can't escape it. If you love true stories, be with Anna7 in YouTube and Facebook. Because every story be real.